Hello everyone, I am MS-GIL, and today I'm going to show you how to install Windows 99. And I'm sure you probably noticed if you're a regular viewer that this is still Windows 10, but it looks like Windows XP, and of course there's a little logo there. But I assure you this is Windows 10, and the reason for this will, come at a later date. But anyway, let's begin the tutorial. So Windows 99, I'm going to type that in here. And set it for Windows 98 because we're going to have to install Windows 98 first. I will probably have an annotation here to skip to the part where Windows 99 install begins. If I forget, well, sorry. So Windows 99, I think it's just a fan-made thing, but who knows? I really don't know. So click Next. You can put as much RAM as you want into it, up to 512 megabytes. I'm going to put mine at 256. Create a virtual hard drive. I'm going to choose fixed sized. Next, and then click create. Keep mine at 2 gigs. You can put it whatever you want. Choose whatever settings you want. And my computer's a little slow, but so yeah, I kind of tweaked it a little bit. Yeah, there's this little program called the Classic Shell. You can, make your computer look like whatever. Although it doesn't do toolbars, so who knows. So now that the thing is already done loading, go ahead and click Start. And I'm going to insert my Windows 98 ISO as soon as this comes up. So I'm going to go, is it in here? Somewhere in here. There we go, Windows 98. Click Start. I was just too lazy to go into my actual files. So, boot from CD-ROM, start Windows setup. Put you in full screen there. This will not have the mouse thingy. So I apologize if the little highlight thing is screwing up. So I'm gonna click Enter. Figure out allocated. I'm gonna click Enable large disk support. CD-ROM. It's been a while since I've installed Windows 98. In fact, I just installed Windows 2000 on an old Dell computer that I have. It used to run XP Home Edition, but I formatted it and started over. Which I may actually start doing videos about some of the other computers I have. I just need to get a video camera because I don't think recording off an iPod will be the best quality. Anyway, here is the formatting. Pretty simple stuff. So it's going to do a routine check on the system. Go ahead and click Enter. Pretty quick. Easy stuff. Oh, this is going a little slower than I'm used to. Alright, now it's going to copy the files. Click out that. See Windows 98 setup, so continue. It's going to guide through the rest of the setup process as it says. So please wait. 30 to 60 minutes. Nah, won't take that long. But, so yeah, it's gonna load real quick. Tell you what, setup, I'm used to, Virtualbox hardware. It takes so long on real hardware, so you click Next. But yeah, I installed 2000. It took a long time on that old computer I have. It's only got like 512 megabytes of RAM. So it ain't exactly fast, but so here we got this. I mean, that computer wasn't running XP Home Edition the best, but it did its job. All right, so now it's gonna do this. I'm just gonna choose typical for this part. Yeah, most common components. Okay. I'm going to type in the computer name. You can type it in as whatever. I'm just going to type it in like this. Alright, click Enter. Enter, because I'm in the United States. Enter. Yeah, if you couldn't tell by my accent, I do live in the United States. Alright, so now it's just going to copy the files. And I will be back with you as soon as it's complete. Alright, so now we're at 99%, so it should be finished here in just a second. There we go, 100%. So now it's going to do the restart. I'm not going to pull the ISO out because I don't think we have to. Windows 98 was smart with this. So I'm going to click restart now. You can let the timer tick down. I'm going to click boot from hard disk, press enter. Alright, now we get this lovely splash screen. Getting ready to run Windows for the first time. Ain't that nice? My mouse doesn't want to move. That's weird. Maybe my battery's going dead in my mouse. Alright. I'm going to check my mouse battery and be right back. Alright, I apologize for that. My mouse battery was dying. So, go MS-GIL. You can type in whatever you want for your name. I'm just going to type that. I accept the license agreement. I will have a product key in the description, so let me type that in and I will be right back. Okay, now that that's finished, Windows 98 saved all information, so now it's going to finish starting Windows 98 setup. Not starting it, but it's going to finish Windows 98 setup. So it's now just going to search and whatever for drivers and hardware and whatever else, so I guess I'll pause it when it does something. Forget how long this takes out sometimes, but right there it says 18 minutes, so I'll be right back. Alright, so now we got this hardware detection screen, and it says now detecting plug-and-play hardware in your computer. So nothing real different, still detecting hardware and whatnot. But you can see it goes somewhat fast, you know. Oh, and by the way, all ISOs for Windows 98 and Windows 99 will be in the description, as well as product keys and stuff like that. So that will all be in the description. And luckily, you don't have to install MS-DOS to install Windows 98. So that's always good. But anyway, I'll be back once this finishes too. All right, now that that's finished, it's gonna do another restart. So I'm gonna click enter or press restart now, or you know, let the timer tick down. Whatever you decide to do. I'm going to boot from hard disk again. Now it just says Windows 98. Well, Microsoft Windows 98. And I've always kind of enjoyed this splash screen just because it's like the brand new Windows. It's charging up and we have a blue screen. Just click enter. Enter. Keep loading. Gotta love those blue screens. Alright, now it looks like it's freezing, but it's actually not. As you can see, this thing started moving again. So now we got blue screen again, not the blue screen of death. Yes, it is the blue screen of death. Gonna click enter. So now it's gonna load Windows 98 setup again. It's funny that I get all these blue screens, but everything still works anyway, so it's gonna keep doing the plug and play devices. Yay. Everybody loves plug and play. It takes 1,000 years and still have to install drivers for things. Alright, so I guess I will let this continue like usual and be back. Although I do love this animation when it goes, you know, round and around. Anyway, I will be right back. Okay, so that disappeared. So now we're going to do the date and time properties and whatnot. That looks fine to me. Why does that say 16? Oh, 2016. Alright, so yeah, that looks good. Okay, control panel. Shouldn't take too long. Alright, and then programs, simple stuff. I actually really like the classic start menu, and I kind of got it on this. It says Windows 10 Professional. But you can even edit that text that was on the side there. But now it's going to do my favorite animation, little drums. So now I'm going to update the system settings. This should take the remainder of whatever time this thing takes. So I shall be back once that completes. Alright, so now that that's finished, it's going to do a restart point. I've already explained how this works before, so I'm just going to click restart now. All that jazz. Windows is shutting down. Thank you, Windows 98. I never would have guessed. Alright, there we go. Boot from hard disk again. I think you can actually remove the ISO right now if you want. I'm not sure. I always remove it once I get to the desktop if I'm not sure. Unless it's, of course, the endless loop. I think Windows 95 does that. It'll actually tell you when you need to take it out, but... you know. And this is a very beautiful line right here. Right there. It's so beautiful. Looks like the hard disk is still loading. And some Olympic updates, I see. My phone just buzzed and I got a news update. The United States is doing really well in the Olympics. I'm so proud. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of other people from other countries who watch this channel, and I hope you're all rooting for your country, whichever country it is. I always enjoy the Olympics because it's kind of like a getting together of all sorts of countries, and, you know. Oh look, Guru Meditation. So it's gonna close. You click start. And just reload it. Alright, boot from hard disk. I'm gonna put it up to normal. And scan disk. Yay, scan disk. Just gonna check the drive for errors because apparently it really screwed up. It may happen for you. I can't remember if this happened last time I installed this. It does not support mouse pointer integration. Blah blah blah. Simple. It's still loading the disk, so the hard disk. So we shall see what happens now. We need some like Jeopardy music right here. We'll see if I put it in editing. There it goes. Alright, now I'm gonna click enter and sign in. Unknown device. That's lovely. You know, it's kind of funny. It's gonna set up the hardware even though it doesn't know what it is. So, who knows? So this is why you keep the ISO in, because it's gonna load more hardware. It's gonna update more system settings. Hooray. But it should load. Get that beautiful sound. I apologize if I talked over that a little bit. I always like that sound. It's even better with like headphones on. I remember at one point when I was a kid, I tried to use my computer at night. It was probably 2 in the morning, and my speakers were on full blast, and I didn't realize it. And that sound just blew throughout the house. Yeah, my father wasn't too happy about that one. Come on, Windows 98, you can do it. You can load more system settings, of course. Alright. There we go. And we got the desktop, hooray! So now, it's time for Windows 99. So go ahead and insert your ISO for Windows 99. Desktop still didn't load. Oh yes, this thing. Yes, come on, get it over with. Okay, go away. Thank you. Right, my computer. Now, in case you don't know how to load Windows 98 on the internet, just do this. Connect to the internet. Oh wait, this one doesn't work. You know what, just ignore this part. So I'm gonna go to my computer. Close all that. Now it's gonna load kind of slow because the graphics drivers aren't very good at the moment. But of course I have a fix for that on one of my other videos. So now I'm going to scroll down to Setup. Win99, hooray. Look, it says Windows 99 right there. It's gonna do a scan disk window, which is kind of... And it just did the Windows NT 4.0 startup. Alright. Windows 99 setup, hooray. Another 30 to 60 minutes, even though it's only been 15. Well, for you it's been 15. Unless you're just joining me now, then of course hasn't been that long for you. Alright, so it's going to tell you to close other windows. Click OK. I have no other windows open, so go ahead and click Next. It's going to check the system. Go ahead and click Next. Looking for installed components. And available disk space. And look, even here it says Windows 99. Somebody was clever with this. I don't know whether... I'm sure a third party came up with this. It was just suggested to me in the comments. With the download and everything. I'm going to click Custom. MS-GIL. See, this is much easier when you don't have to type everything in. I'm going to take all the accessories. Desktop themes. And, all the multimedia is there. System tools I don't really care about. So go and click Next. Yep, that's correct. Next. And you click Change here if you want. United States, correct. Now it's going to Windows 99. Go and click Next. It's going to install. Even all this says Windows 99. That is so clever. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, now we're at 100%. Hooray. This thing looks identical to Windows 98 setup with the exception of those. Alright, so now we'll restart. So I'm going to click Restart Now. It's going to do the typical restart. This is almost like a... Oh, that's weird. This is almost like a typical, like a complete mirror image of Windows 98, including these. I'm going to click Enter. And it'll continue loading. It's pretty much just an exact copy of 98 setup. Now, I haven't really explored much of the desktop. It's a bit different because the toolbars are different gradients, which I will probably install the graphics drivers and show that off at the end of the video. For anybody who actually does watch the whole videos. Alright, so now it's going to do the driver database just like Windows 98. And I'll be right back. Alright, so now we're at another restart point, so I'm going to click Restart Now. This one goes nice and quick. So, what I noticed about this is it's got the Windows 95 looking loading bar, but it's still got the Windows 98 thing right here, just with a 9 right there. I think it's clever. Alright, so we get this little line of evil again. But it's loading from the hard disk, so I guess that's good. So it's just gonna load, I'm sure, just like last time. Except for this time, it doesn't look like we're gonna get Guru Meditation. Alright, so here we go. More setting up hardware. Hooray. It's gonna keep setting up hardware just like last time. And I will be back when that's done. Alright, so now that screen's gone, we're probably just gonna do the system configuration and everything else again. Setting up the start menu, control panel, all that jazz. Like good stuff. So, if it ever loads, I think we need more Jeopardy music here. Alright, there we go. We get the control panel settings. And we're waiting still. There we go. We got programs in the start menu like usual. Windows help, MS-DOS, program settings. All that stuff. This is another long tutorial. My last few tutorials have been kind of long. Or should I say tutorial? If you ever watched Vinesauce Joel destroying, I think it was Windows 7, where it said tutorial. Everybody loves a tutorial. So now we're going to go back to system settings, the update of system settings. This takes actually a while, so more pausing. I'll be back later. Alright, so now that's going to finish, and it will shut down by itself. And you may have noticed some pop-ups saying like installing Windows Media Player and stuff. That's normal. It's just part of 99 setup. More blue screens. Go and click enter. No, not that button. This button. Enter. Enter. And Guru Meditation. So it will close. Go ahead and click start. And this tutorial's right at 20 minutes. Good lord. Alright, so now it's gonna load up again. Go to normal. Now it's gonna say it does not support mouse pointer integration. It's fine and dandy. But it's still gonna load from the hard disk. Oh, but I don't think there's any more blue screens. It's kind of sad when a blue screen is normal, but that one was. I always kind of like this Windows 95 gradient. The quote-unquote gradient. Alright, so now we got a GUI again. A GUI. It's a fun word to say. That sounds good. Some gooey brownies or some gooey chocolate chip cookies. I'm making myself hungry. Just ignore me. Alright, come on. More Jeopardy music. It's not loading the hard disk right now. It's weird. It'll take a minute to load. It's probably just going to update more system configuration. I'll be right back once that finishes. Alright, so now it's got this screen. That took a while. Probably about a minute or so. But it's going to load that, continue loading whatever it's going to load. There's my drum animation again. More updating of system settings. It still says Windows 99. They paid attention to detail. They did a good job. Alright, here we go. Personalized settings. Dang, I started talking over that again. I'm so bad about that sometimes. Alright, here's your desktop. I will, yeah, this thing is good for double desktop, you know, and this is pretty neat. So, I will load the color drivers, and I will be right back. I'm actually going to show this. I just inserted the floppy disk, the boot floppy, or the one with all the drivers on it. It's pretty neat. It's got yellow tooltips, which is kind of neat. So, we go here. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. For some reason, Windows 98/ME, what am I doing here? So you can see the drivers there. But anyway, for some reason, Windows 98/ME runs really slow on this thing. Like, Windows 2000 doesn't, stuff like that, but I'm gonna click Advanced, Adapter, Change. Next. Next. Come on. And it glitched, so change. Display. Next. Have disk. Browse. Next. Revamp time. That's selected. Okay, whatever. Next. It's gonna load it, whatever. Come on, you can do it. I'm gonna pause it after I, finish this. So then I can, well, hold on. Apply. Upgrade the colors now. So now it's gonna restart. That's right. Windows is gonna restart. May glitch with that floppy disk in there, but we'll see. By the way, that was how to install Windows 99. I'm just doing some extra stuff at the moment. Probably gonna connect to the internet too, which is really simple. Just for people who just don't really know how to do some of this stuff. Sometimes it can be a little confusing. I will pause and come back. Alright, now it's loaded. It's gonna load into it. Let's see if I don't talk over the sound this time. Lovely. So now, you see Windows 99 right there. Start menu's a little short, but that's alright. So I think we go down to Internet Tools, Internet Connection Wizard. Man, this is a long video. Not enough memory to continue. Well, ain't that lovely. Actually, I might just do this. Let's see if, come on. Effects. I don't know. Some of this stuff, it actually comes with one where it goes to black here. So, no, let's not go there. Oh well, you can deal with this on your own. I'm going to go back here. Now that there's probably some more memory freed up because startup is kind of finished. Internet Connection Wizard. That's weird. Why is it not working? This thing's really glitchy sometimes. Like, it's Virtualbox's fault. If you installed this on, you know, an actual PC, it would work just fine. Yeah, it's got a glitch. This just brings up the MSN one, I think. Well, whatever. You can play with this on your own. This has been MS-GIL. Thank you for watching, especially if you've watched this far. Like this video if it helped you out. You know, share it so other people can use it, and subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate that. We're getting a lot of subscribers now, like probably a new one every day, which is amazing. So yeah, this video's gotten on long enough, so I'm gonna stop it here. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.